What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto Fud, and let's jump right into this. All right, so just doing a quick update in the market. obviously for Milady, for Bitcoin, and Market Watch for what's going on. It is Monday. We've been covering all weekend, all week what's been going on. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like for the algorithm. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We do go live every day, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then if you are interested in being a better trader, make sure you guys hit that join button and become a member. Only $5 to join. Now, just jumping right into it. Obviously, this weekend we did see a big sell-off. We're not going to get all into it, but in a nutshell, we saw a conflict kind of, getting a little bit hotter over in the Middle East. We saw some back and forth, things going on with two countries. And it kind of, spooked the market a little bit in regards to, is it going to become more of a broader conflict? Is the United States going to get involved more than they already are? So, but I think as of now, things have cooled off a lot over there, and I think we're going to get back on track. So looking at Milady right now, you can see, my gosh, we covered this in the stream this weekend. This drop was, if you're part of crypto, this is a gift from above right here. This was like a 48% drop right here, I believe. Map it out. 44 about 44% drop you guys had, or we had, and I hope you guys took advantage of it. Even if you didn't catch the bottom, even just catching this dip was a beautiful to bring your average down. Obviously, it stinks to see your portfolio in the red, but we're going to be heading up. So stick with me here. So you can see Milady right now is sitting at around the 15.8. We did break a lot of spots. You can see we are just naturally growing back up, hitting some of these spots as resistance and then breaking them, catching them as support. And you can see we're doing it back over and over. Right now, we are currently coming up to a big spot that we've already hit our head on at the 15.9. This is going to be a big spot for some resistance, and I have no doubt in my mind that most likely we're going to break it, and it will become support as we continue to move up. So the market is looking great. Milady is looking awesome. If you were to ask me right now, is Milady's a good time to buy? I would honestly say yes. Milady's right now, still where it's at, is still a beautiful, beautiful spot to buy. And we're going to cover the market cap right now. For Bitcoin, we are sitting at around 66,590. You can see during that drop, Bitcoin dropped 8% down to about 61,300. And like I said, we have rebound. You can see a nice little rebound. We are right under that 67,000. So I have no doubt in my mind that today, as long as nothing else is happening, economically across the world, I think we're going to continue to get back on track. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about later on today, tomorrow, this week, $70,000 plus Bitcoin. Everything's looking great. If you're looking at the bubbles, for today, you can see everything is rebounding, and they're rebounding great. I mean, look at some of these prices just from yesterday to today. You have a lot of prices that are a lot of projects that are up massive percents. Core obviously being the biggest one at around 38%. Neo 27%. You can see Render, GRT, Beam is up 18%, Gala with the 7%, Bitcoin Cash is up. I mean, we can go through the whole spiel. Everything is up today like crazy because that drop was a big drop, right? Every project was down like 30, 40%. If you were lucky, maybe 20% on some of the projects. Even Solana dropped down. Let's pull it up here. Solana dropped down all the way to $116. Think about this. Solana was at $210 just a week ago, and it dropped all the way down to $116. That's a massive, massive drop. Honestly, that's an opportunity from anywhere that you believe. This right here was a beautiful opportunity, not just for Solana, but for the whole market. Now, pulling up Milady's market cap right now, where we currently sit, she is up about 15% from yesterday. You can see the market cap is around 116 million. When we went through that drop a few days ago, the market cap dropped all the way down to $80 million. $80 million. Do you believe that? We're currently up from that right there, probably about 25 to 30% from that bottom that we saw just yesterday. So a quick rebound. We aren't obviously back up to where we were at before the drop, but we have rebound majority of it. So Milady sitting at 116 million. Honestly, a beautiful, beautiful spot to continue to dollar cost average in, as I've been myself. Now, a couple things that I do want to pull up that we have been covering for the last week. Haven't really heard a lot about it. Now we're going to start hearing a lot about it because it is the week of. Obviously, we have the halving coming up this week, but this right here, I feel like is a big story that's popped up. Like I said, about a week we've been covering it, but now it seems to be hitting the headlines as far as being a big mover. Bitcoin, Ethereum rise as Hong Kong's Bitcoin ETF applicants say they have been approved. And I'm not going to go too far into it, but you can see Bitcoin has risen 2.8% over the 24-hour trading above 66,500, and Ether has advanced to 3240, according to CoinDesk, as multiple issuers in Hong Kong said they've been approved for the spot crypto exchange. And why this is such a big deal is because you're talking about now an ETF that the Asian market, billions of people have access to now, to where they can actually trade on. Maybe they were hesitant to jump in on Bitcoin. Maybe they were hesitant to get into the crypto market. Now they've, for whatever reason, just like with ETFs in America, right? If you're in Bitcoin, you're like, why don't you just buy Bitcoin, right? But a lot of people that are old school, stock market people, they don't want to get into Bitcoin. They've been told from their media that Bitcoin is, this and that, but they want to get in on the gains, right? So now they have their opportunity to jump in the Asian market as far as trading on ETFs. So this is a big deal. This honestly is a big deal. I do think that this is going to help us recover fast, and I think this could also help us possibly hit all-time highs even before the halving, which is only in like 5 days from now. So just to continue, China's asset management, Bor Borsara, and other applicants posted to the social media platform WeChat that they have been approved to list spot Bitcoin ETFs and Ether's ETFs in Hong Kong. However, these announcements seem to have front-run an official statement from the Securities and Future Commission, which has not posted a list of approved issuers. Some have posted have since been deleted. So kind of like what we saw. Remember when our ETFs were getting dropped and we had that leak that Bitcoin was. Remember the SEC, their official Twitter released that they had, Bitcoin was getting approved, right? Bitcoin went rallying, and then they came back. They're like, "Oh, we got hacked," right? Remember they were like, "We got hacked," and then Bitcoin took a crap and dropped like 7% in one day, and then just to find out 3 days later, they're like, "Yep, it is approved." It seems like they're doing the same thing over there. They don't want to cause a massive run, right? And with the news being released, but you can see the companies have already pretty much got the announcement that they are approved for the ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum in Hong Kong. So that is a big, big deal, guys. Very big deal. Another story I wanted to look at: Solana releases updates to address networks congestions issues. So it says this update specifically tackles issues caused by spam transactions, which is like bot trading, which has significantly slowed process times and caused frequent transaction failures. In addition to, uh, um, uh, let's see, in addition to the network congestion, it is expected to stabilize issues related to recent open interest spikes. Solana developer, won't even read the name, to update their nodes when the delinquent stake falls below 5%. Upgrading should be done during a window where monitoring is possible, and any issue encountered should be reported to the validator's channel on the Discord. So pretty dope. Looks like Solana is just continuing to strengthen their network. Obviously, if you have been living under a rock, you would know that Solana is dealing with a lot of bot transactions, meaning that they have a lot of bots that are just trying to congest the network. What they're doing is they're just like either they're out there just buying 1 cent or a fraction of a penny buys times a million, right? They just keep, and then they do the same thing and they sell, right? So what's happening is it's congesting the market. So when you and I are trying to trade and you get that failure notice that comes up, you're like, what the hell is going on? It's because the network is so congested with millions and millions and millions of transactions every split second, and they're finding out that a lot of it is caused by these stupid bots that are just basically trying to disrupt the ecosystem for Solana. So that's good that they've caught on. It looks like they found a solution, and they're just continuing to build on their network. So definitely great. And one thing I want to bring up is that obviously we want to see Solana thrive. We want to see Solana do really well. And I'm going to bring this up because we actually dropped a project on Solana ourselves for the channel, No Fud Koala, which is this is our project right here. And you can see we've been out for about 20 something days, and we almost are at $1 million market cap right now. You can see we are continuing to grow. We just got listed onto a new exchange as of I think yesterday or day before. Shout out to Prodigy for making that happen. But we have I'm going to say a beautiful dev team, and we have an even better marketing team behind the project. A bunch of guys and girls that are just pushing it to the next level and trying to see this project just thrive. So we have big things coming up. If you guys are interested, check out this project. It's our native token on the channel, $NFK. You can trade it on Solana, so you have to have a Solana wallet. And while you're on the deck screener, go ahead and check out our website that we dropped. You can join the Discord. This is going to be the Discord for the No Fud Koala. This isn't the Discord for the channel. This is going to be for the actual token. But check it out. We have our white paper that dropped on there. We have our tokenomics. We have our roadmap as far as what we're going to be, everything that we have planned for the project. So definitely a good project. And it's early, under $1 million market cap. We're running this thing up past $1 billion. So make sure you guys come and join us. And if you have any questions, join the Discord as well for the channel. So just to recap, so everything is recovering. I think today we're going to be doing pretty good. I think today, hopefully this market opens up and, it doesn't react positively, because we didn't get any kind of a reaction from the stock market because the markets were closed when all this news came out and we saw this drop, right? So hopefully we saw the drop. Hopefully the market's going to open up and a lot of people want to eat this dip up and we can see a nice run. We have the halving coming up and 4 days from now. So basically it looks like this Friday is when the halving is going to be taking place. So we've been waiting for a long time. Let's see how this plays out. But I think the market this week, we're going to have a solid week. So other than that, guys, I thank you guys so much for coming. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. Tonight, we will have a live stream. We'll cover everything that we just covered today, plus a lot more. So come join. Other than that, guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.